Hello everybody and welcome to Tactical Tag Live. I'm your host FlowStep and welcome to 2022 Season 1 Week 8. And tonight in addition to our team deathmatch matches, we have one of the oldest tactical scenarios in the book with Capture the Flag. For today's schedule, we will be looking at Blue Cheese versus Moonshiners up front, Infrared Union versus Operation Remnant around the halfway point, and Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum to tie it all up. Excited for that final match there. We are excited to announce as well that we have a few more local businesses who have chosen to sponsor our league and our awesome players. E.Z Tiger, Sundance Espresso, Old Farmhouse Cookie Company, and The Tap. Thank you very much for your support. We would also like to thank our existing sponsors, Lone Star Ranch House Restaurant, Ray's Retail Meats, Yakima Family Fun Center, Design 47, The Barn Door, and The Range. Again, thank you for our continued support, and we will be right into the program shortly. All right, and the players are getting ready and heading into their spawns, but first things first, let's go over the team deathmatch rules again. Hello, I am FlowStep. This is a head-to-head. Team with the most kills will win. Each 5-player team must have one of each class. The sniper will wield a knife, the demolition will have a grenade, and the medic will have a med kit. Unlimited respawns, all respawns are active, and the players are moving to their spawns now, so let's get over to their gameplay.
Everyone out there is like, what the heck? Where are the cameras at? We're getting there. I don't know. They're on. Just give us a couple seconds.
All right, just addressing some technical difficulties there, but we are into the match. Moonshiners versus Blue Cheese. Looking at some action straight away, Blue Cheese rocketing off to an early lead with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the match. Blue Cheese are dominating Moonshiners early, with only Flamingo King and Nate the Great scoring kills. However, Moonshiners have shown themselves to be an unpredictable team in the past, and their strategy could change at any time. Looking at Blue Cheese now, Bob the Gray leading a push up the left-hand side. Rotating back around the left-hand side, checking those left stairs for an aggressor. Not going to find any, going to rest and recover. Mr. Moon on the right-hand side of green spawn, coordinating an attack for the sniper, pointing out an enemy position.
They're hurt.
Bob the Gray finding some trouble over by the ammo box and being forced back.
No, that's like 20.
The first unfortunate play for Blue Cheese so far. Moonshiners are behind. Flamingo King doing well, however, with 3 kills and 1 death. Blue Cheese looking consistent across the board.
Hey, left, right side! Oh, that's the shotgun right there. Go right. Right there, SMG. Right here.
Health regeneration.
Mr. Moon finding trouble in the green or in the blue corner, pushing up around the left-hand side. Unfortunately, we are going to have a little bit of disruption from the audio from the camera feed there. But looking over to Bob the Gray, having respawned now, pushing up the right-hand side just a tad, looking to advance up the right-hand side. That pocket is one of the safest places to be upstairs if you are on blue team.
Just stay right there. And hold that in.
Bob the Gray and Mr. Moon getting into a little bit of a shootout there. Mr. Moon healing up the teammates injured in that engagement.
I had no idea it's range.
Mr. Moon pushing up on Bob the Gray and one other teammate now. And multiple gunshots are going to be exchanged. It looks like multiple members of Moonshiners, including Mr. Moon, are going to go down. Sneak attack by Bob the Gray from around that corner. Blue Cheese are doing a great job of keeping the Moonshiners tied down at their spawn.
What's that? Left push hard, left push!
Now, notably, we have Cat for Moonshiners at 5 and 6 KD ratio right now, playing for the Assault class. Cat being notably one of the better sniper players in the league in the past, finding herself in an off position on the Assault and doing quite well as it appears. A substitute for a missing Moonshiner player. Blue Cheese, looking at their scoreboard, we have Queso Fresco and WizKid, each with 8 kills apiece, and as I say that, each of them are going to get a kill and raise that up to 9 kills, sporting at least a 3-to-1 KD ratio. Beautifully done by Blue Cheese. An example round if you're looking to take down an experienced team. Blue Cheese is doing exactly what you want to do.
Okay.
If I were Moonshiners in this situation, it is clear that your upstairs game is not working. It is time to move downstairs and take advantage of the multiple flanks that Blue Cheese has from downstairs.
Got the train. I can't do anything. I can't get close enough. This shotgun has no range. Where am I dying from? I have no idea where I'm dying
A
from.
little bit of salt coming out of Mr. Moon's camera, unfortunately from the Moonshiners, as they are getting shot from their own spawn. Blue Cheese giving them some trouble.
And you know that. Oh my goodness gracious. You got in my way, Wiz.
Bob the Gray and WizKid having a laugh over there at the ammo box, having themselves a good time. Mr. Moon and multiple Moonshiners, however, pushing up the left-hand side, and it looks like, unfortunately, Mr. Moon is eliminated, so we will not be able to see the remainder of that push. However, looking at the scoreboard right now, it seems to be doing okay with Moonshiners putting damage on members of Blue Cheese. Unfortunately, one member of Moonshiners will be tagged out, and that is likely the end of that push. Tagged as soon as he steps through the doorway out of spawn. Mr. Moon finding himself in a little bit of trouble. Bob the Gray holding down a dangerous angle through that barrel. Very difficult to hit Bob the Gray in that situation. That is a very solid strategy and exactly where you want to be as the SMG pressed up against the forward flank. And here they are, Bob the Gray engaging a target. Coming around that corner, they're going to take cover behind their own barrel. If I were the Bob the Gray right now, I'd be seeking cover of my own because another member of Moonshiners is going to turn the corner and give them a little bit of trouble. Bob the Gray now behind the barrel, running into multiple members of Moonshiners, not going to die immediately, but does die rotating back. And 4 members of Blue Cheese are going to go down. Moonshiners are finally going to win a team fight at the end of the match. But that is going to be it, and Blue Cheese are going to take this round against Moonshiners by a solid 50 points. Now again, that is round 1. Moonshiners will have another round of team deathmatch to play. However, it will be played on the blue side, which is generally considered to be at a slight disadvantage. We will see, however, as Moonshiners have shown us their niche yet powerful defensive blue team strategy in the past of camping out the blue team spawn, and it has been proven to be effective against aggressive teams before. Maybe they will exercise that here. Maybe we'll see something different. Moonshiners are going to have to do something different in order to beat Blue Cheese.
But I did get 69 or 96. Same thing.
Alright, I'm turning off that band lights, unless you guys...
Is music on it?
No, just keep it on. It was on the
I was trying to find the phone and it was in the charger up front. You guys, if it's alright, you guys turn the headband lights off in the middle of the...
Let's do it.
Okay, I just didn't know because it was kind of in the middle of the...
Yeah, we're not.
Alright, we gotta kill him a few more times and then, you know... You're back. Cat's not doing bad though. When was the last time you played Cat?
It's been all over a month.
Did you play Assault last time or did you play Sniper last time?
I don't remember.
All right, and the players are moving back out into their spawns now.
Dude, this hurts. This is not good.
Some discussion is going to be necessary on Moonshiners' team if they are going to win.
Dude, I had no idea how far the pistol's range is. It's ridiculous. It's further than the SMG.
When I shoot across that, that's like a burst fire. It makes sense. No,
Yeah, shotgun, you have to be right there.
1
It's
second.
ridiculous.
Go.
Okay, we're chilling right here. You're kidding, right?
Do it. It works. They will never kill us because they don't push.
Moonshiners, as predicted, opting for their defensive strat close, directly in front of the casting booth here, downstairs.
Did you see
We see now Bob the Gray and Blue Cheese
the stair strap?
holding their upstairs positions. Likely they realize that Moonshiners are already in a defensive spot, and likely they know Moonshiners' plan already. However, a little bit of an interruption there from WizKid. Looks like he was returning a misplaced grenade. However, there is 7 minutes left in the match.
I know, they hear me. Yeah, they're in the cubby right here under the...
And it is likely that Blue Cheese are fully aware of Moonshiner's position at this point.
Connor, sit there. They don't know. Yeah, they
Just trying to devise their angle of attack. Moonshiners here, scouting for every possible opening.
Connor, come here. Right here. They're gonna be looking at it. Right there. They're sitting right there. No. Right here at this corner. Right here. Peek that way.
Now, in a slower game here, Cat is going to be the first to fall, taken down by WizKid.
Green ammo. This ammo. 2.
Unfortunately, Cat is taken down again, sniped by Saprodium.
Green ammo. 2. Green ammo. Huh? Just hold that position. I got you.
Okay. Help!
Bob the Gray finding a little bit of trouble on the stairs, make that a lot of bit of trouble, calling for help. Look, but the backup is there. Multiple members of Blue Cheese there to defend, but the Moonshiners are pushing. Bob the Gray is down, Saprodium is down, and the Moonshiners have evened the score. Looking now at Mr. Moon, finding a flank on a member of Blue Cheese. It looks like Saprodium, and Saprodium is going to go down. Mr. Moon winning that peak fight and bringing Moonshiners into the lead ever so slightly.
Bro, I got a fiery grenade. That was great.
Multiple members of Moonshiners hurt now. The Flamingo King is bleeding, having taken damage from multiple sources. 5 minutes remaining in the match, and Blue Cheese is not holding this game as sturdily as they were before.
We gotta play normal like green. Let's get some space.
Okay, pass away. SMG, pass away. Oh, yeah.
Eyes over on Bob the Gray, pushing over onto the right-hand side, challenging Cat at the barrels. Bob the Gray is going to go down, and Cat will go down as well. It looks like a bit of a trade occurred there. Multiple Moonshiners going down, but multiple members of Blue Cheese going down as well. WizKid going to fall in that exchange.
Tell the ref and they'll watch it. Nothing we can do.
30 seconds after the score was 4-0. It is now 5-3. Moonshiners have the lead, but they could lose it with one kill.
AR, you guys long range.
I'm gonna go see you.
Moonshiners widen it a little bit, 7-2. Mr. Moon, Awesome Possum, and the Flamingo King each sporting 2 kills. Blue Cheese struggling a little bit on the green side. Bob the Gray taking out a member of Moonshiners, and just like that, Blue Cheese has swung back.
Wait, this isn't. Oh yeah, we are blue. Never mind. I'm done.
The Flamingo King scoring another kill. However, at low HP, will they be able to retreat before they are finished off?
Say that when they're shooting at you.
Go right here, sniper.
Wait, I think one is here. One is here. Whiskey. In the middle. Whiskey. Oh, right there.
Mr. Moon making some call-outs. Unfortunately, being tagged by a target on the right-hand side. It looks like somebody else is going to engage that target. Possibly Flamingo King. Unfortunately, they will not get the kill. Moonshiners are behind, but only slightly. 7-8. Make that 6-10 Blue Cheese. Moonshiners are only 2 kills away from swinging this in their favor. Make that 1 kill as the scoreboard swings back 8-9. Bob the Gray firing back at another member of Blue Cheese, unable to secure the kill. That groan of exasperation that every player feels, having narrowly escaped a fight and not gotten the kill.
Chop it down. Hey, left side.
I'm good. Just like it.
Moonshiners holding this game very handily with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. This is quite the upset after the first match, win or lose. Moonshiners have definitely shown that Blue Cheese can bleed.
Right on the other side of it. Right on the other side of it.
Drop in the middle. He's low. Nice. It's up. Pistol.
Moonshiners pulling ahead by a sturdy 15 points, holding a 17-7 lead. Moonshiners are a whole team fight ahead of Blue Cheese now. However, Bob the Gray fires back, putting multiple shots on target and taking somebody out. Bob the Gray is taken out in return. Moonshiners up to 17 points to Blue Cheese's 10.
Hit pistol. Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, this game, Cat not thriving in that support or in that assault role. Nonetheless, the rest of Moonshiners are there to win. Blue Cheese being dominated by the members of Moonshiners, by the original members of Moonshiners.
Let's go. Oh, you're down. Okay, Jaden, let's push up over here. Oh, AR guys went. Oh, SMG over there. No, I used it. I got 2 guys though with it.
But perhaps dominated may have been a stretch too far there. Moonshiners are 1 team kill away from being behind Blue Cheese. Blue Cheese only needs 1 good fight to swing this ahead, and there is still a minute left, meaning it is anybody's game. However, the Moonshiners keep playing like they have. They definitely have this in the bag. Blue Cheese scoring a couple kills of their own. Awesome Possum unfortunately going to go down. Mr. Moon and Nate the Great following as well. Looks like Saprodium is going to be taken down by a member of Moonshiners. Mr. Moon being sent to the respawn point. My eyes have been glued to the scoreboard for the last minute. It has been a close match, but Moonshiners are just barely gaining the edge here at the end with 15 seconds left. Blue Cheese fire back just a little bit and even it out. It's now anybody's game, but if the Moonshiners keep playing like they have, they can win this. Blue Cheese scoring another kill and splitting the board just a little bit. Blue Cheese with a second kill are going to put Moonshiners in trouble and steal the game back. Unfortunate. Moonshiners almost had it. They were dominating for a moment there, but not anymore. Blue Cheese have stolen the second lead away, or the second round away from them.
He didn't move his feet.
And that was an excellent match from Moonshiners. You see their display of their defensive technique on blue side. Them just sitting back and absorbing Blue Cheese's pushes. They've studied and they've covered every angle. And Blue Cheese learned that the hard way there. Towards the end, when Moonshiners decided to take the fight upstairs, I think that is when they lost the match.
Well, we bullied her. Infrared flashlight.
You got 6 hits. I mean, you got a ton of hits. You got 5 kills essentially.
Okay, it is kind of weird though. Once I died, like I got sniped, so I peek and I get back in cover, and I'm looking both directions, and there's nobody around, and then I die. I don't know, it was kind of weird.
Bounces off the walls.
Again, if you like what you're watching, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscription if we've earned it. It really does help out a lot, and share with as many people as you like.
No, I was thinking of a different time. I got
Again, we appreciate the support. And briefly, it is time to talk about our capture the flag rules. Unfortunately, it looks like we do not have the capture the flag scene slide set up right now.
Do not throw used headphones.
What's
I know it's hard to tell because I always go back and forth, but I need to just get a
capture
bigger
flag.
thing so that I don't have. Well, the problem is
So we will be with you with the capture the flag rules momentarily.
our headbands or whatever. Well, they don't fit just in that or just
Your
in
legs
that.
feeling
So I had
fresh?
it in both of them.
Your legs feeling fresh.
But all right, so capture the flag,
What you're gonna do?
and we're gonna do 3 laps, right,
Are all
guys?
gonna push, and we're gonna keep them downstairs. You're gonna run upstairs, and run
Correct.
across
Yeah, that
as
needs to
fast
be
as you
played.
possibly can, grab it,
Yeah.
height it, and then once you get back, stand for it, and we'll meet you. Respawn below. So if we just rush up and cover their green stairs, it's basically. Okay, we tell everybody. I got
Flag's gonna be right above us. 3 lives.
Airplane.
Get as many as you freaking get one and hold them away from ours.
6 minutes.
Yeah. As soon as we get one, we just stay up there.
Position anyway, right? So just 3 lives only. When you come back down to your spawn and it goes, then you're dead. You
So
don't
I'll
need your
tell you guys the plan as soon as we get in the spot.
All right, unfortunately we aren't able to get the proper rules frame set up for you guys right now, but it looks like it will be 5 lives.
So anyway,
First to 3 captures wins. Each team will have a tower set up on their side that glows with their color. When it is shot, their headband will, the person who shot it, their headband will light up very brightly, and other players will know that that player has the flag. The player carrying the flag will be unable to damage other players and will have to run the flag back to their own tower, where they can then shoot it down where their own flag is located
No. I've got
and
my-
capture it.
So if we run up and we just hold them there, we make sure nobody. So we just peek through that window, make sure.
Do this 3 times and your team
He's
wins.
gonna run right or left. He's gonna get up the stairs, get across as fast as he can.
Well, no, you're right
Get the
now.
flag,
I need
rush
we
it
need
back,
some of them
and
dead
as soon-
immediately. So me, us 3 need to book it upstairs.
Just hold them for 10
You
seconds.
2
even if
try
we
and
lose
kill off
one
some
life,
people, and
we
then
have one
start
flag,
pushing
and
up
everything is
and
very
kill
real.
off
As
if
soon
they
as,
get a flag
as
and
soon
run
as he
back.
gets it, we just rush up.
Because their whole plan right now is to try and win right off the beginning. They're just gonna
He's gonna
sprint.
go up by himself.
Don't be afraid to use your
make sure
nade.
we-
Hey, you don't have your nade?
No, you get 3 lives.
30 seconds, get a run. Yeah, so that's they've won every capture flag just by sprinting, getting 3 people get it, and they go and immediately capture. So
So yeah, we just push right here. We look, we go right into the middle, and then we watch that window. In the flag
All right, and sorry, we have the capture the flag slide fixed, so we will have that for you for the next round.
if we don't kill enough,
However, we should clarify that each player is only going to have 3 lives during this mode this season. It'll lead to some interesting gameplay. Let's see where it leads. But for now, the players are off, and Mr. Moon is immediately finding some trouble against WizKid downstairs in the center. Oh, and one other player is going to knock out Mr. Moon right off the bat.
sit back, rotate up.
Mr. Moon, unfortunately, being sent back to spawn. Bob the Gray, in the meantime, holding down the right-hand side of green. Maybe opting to play a more defensive game here. Or not. Advancing up the right-hand side now. Bob the Gray is going to collect ammo from the ammo box. Getting into a gunfight with somebody in the middle door. I'm surprised I didn't get him either, Bob. Ducking into that safe corner in the center box. Mr. Moon is pushing up with another teammate now, getting caught out at the ammo box and being sent back. Bob the Gray, in the meantime, waiting for a heal, still in that pocket. One of the safest, if not, in my opinion, the safest position in the entire tactical tag arena, aside from the spawns, is that location Bob the Gray is in right now. A very powerful position to hold if you are looking to win upstairs.
That was
Mr. Moon, unfortunately, already out of respawns. Right now, we do not have the scoreboard loaded. Unfortunately, it is bugged currently. So we do not have each player's kill-death ratio at the moment. Hopefully we'll get that fixed shortly. Bob the Gray, in the meantime, doing great. I do not believe that Bob the Gray has been eliminated so far. Notably, there is 3 minutes and 55 seconds left in the round, and neither team has captured a flag yet.
We need an offensive. We're slowly dying on lives. The sniper's just over there, right side. You come right here. Don't go in view of sniper. Come right here on this corner and hold it.
Bob the Gray staying safe in that aforementioned upstairs center room pocket. Just waiting for his health to regenerate. The submachine gun regenerating health. Faster than a lot of classes, but not the fastest. However, Bob, at full health now, is waiting for an ambush.
Where? Please talk to me. Talk to me.
Bob the Gray getting notification of a push. Whiz Kid giving instruction. Bob the Gray trying to determine where the enemy is located. Showing off that optic the players unlocked several weeks ago. Bob the Gray able to put shots on target as soon as they step around that corner.
We gotta push. We gotta push riders.
Bob checks ammo again. Didn't get a glimpse of it there, but he might be running a little bit low or need to reload. In a situation like this, the enemy could hear you reloading and push and get the kill. So Bob the Gray is likely being very, very careful.
Where? Call it out, Wiz. Call it out. Who? Hey, we need an offensive. Yeah. So come right here to this wall. No, yeah. Stay low, stay low. And you're gonna nade right through this doorway. Roll it right through that main door into the spawn. Go, he's on! It's beeping!
Bob the Gray and Whiz Kid finding a little bit of trouble.
Peek him! You gotta peek
Nate the Great is going to push in and find a lot of damage immediately, barely escaping with 20 HP, healing up right now. Nate the Great pops a med kit to heal back up to full. Unfortunately, Bob the Gray got caught in the ensuing push and knocked out. Blue Cheese, however, has scored a flag. All they need to do is hold out. Bob the Gray maneuvering to the green downstairs respawn. Notably the weakest respawn in the tactical tag arena in terms of defense. However, that's not necessary here, as most of the gameplay is upstairs. Bob the Gray being pushed by a member of Moonshiners in defense, but not being killed, and Bob the Gray is going to take the flag and sprint back right as the timer ends. That
I had one.
the disappointment is real. That flag was as good as captured. However, Blue Cheese is going to take round 3, and they are going to take the set.
Did you kill him? No.
Moonshiners unable to take down Blue Cheese this set. However, they will play that final game for the purposes of exhibition.
Yeah, you cross the threshold. Cross the U.
That's
Fair game.
That's really stupid.
Oh. No, we won. We got one
So
point.
how in the heck is a shotgun supposed to do anything when a sniper's sitting there at spawn watching? Nothing. There's literally nothing a shotgun does.
Yeah, it's rough.
Again, thank you for joining us tonight. If you weren't here at the start of the stream, we're going to go over it again. Today's schedule is Blue Cheese versus Moonshiners. As you are seeing right now, we are about to get into the 4th round. Following this, we have Infrared Union and Operation Remnant. And after that, Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum. That will be an exciting match. However, we are excited to announce that we have a few more local businesses who have chosen to sponsor our league and our awesome players. E.Z Tiger, Sundance Espresso, and Old Farmhouse Cookie Company, and The Tap. Thank you very much for your support. We couldn't do this without you. And again, just a reminder to you viewers out there, Tactical Tag is now serving alcoholic beverages to those of you 21 years of age or older. Again, please drink responsibly. And in other news, as of April 1st, tactical tag will be opening hatchet throwing. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, shoot. And shoot up. Yeah, and you watch that.
Again, in Capture the Flag, each player is only going to have 3 lives, making this gameplay
I would go right in that wall like he did, the other sniper did.
either fast or slow, but nonetheless always calculated. The players' decisions matter.
Behind stairs.
It's so hard to not.
And put it up.
What are we doing?
Mr. Moon and the rest of the Moonshiners off to an explosive start, charging up the left. Looks like they're able to knock out Saprodium of Blue Cheese, but Gare Bear fires back, taking a kill of their own. Another member of Moonshiners is going to go down to a special tool.
Yeah, you can knife people if they're
Nate the Great is going to find a kill
running from what?
as well from Moonshiners. The match is actually relatively even now.
He's running through you.
Neither team having captured a flag and neither team really having any momentum.
Every team, they get mad. No corner play, ignore it.
Cat being caught out by Bob the Gray is going to get tagged out. Mr. Moon
I got her. Let's push.
taking a pot shot at WizKid as WizKid charges up the stairs. Lots of fighting breaking out downstairs with Mr. Moon finding himself in some trouble. Multiple people shooting at Mr. Moon through that window. Mr. Moon down to 15 HP, but not dead. And Mr. Moon, notably not having lost a single life yet, is doing great at keeping themselves alive. Blue Cheese, however, has a flag, which puts Moonshiners in some serious danger.
I'm holding it? Oh, thanks. I thought I did.
Bob the Gray
Right here. Stairs.
depositing a second flag now. And Blue Cheese have got to know that this is nearly in the bag. Moonshiners are no longer playing the upstairs game. Blue Cheese have all of the momentum as far as control of the upstairs goes. Moonshiners are definitely in for some trouble here. Notably, they haven't lost a single player. Blue Cheese has lost Queso Fresco, making them only 80% of a team. Moonshiners does have an opportunity to take back control of the upstairs, and take it back they will. They take out WizKid. And the scoreboard in terms of kills and deaths is suddenly a lot closer than Blue Cheese would normally be comfortable with. Saprodium is going to go down for the third time, the third and final time, leaving Blue Cheese with only 3 team members left. Moonshiners lost Flamingo King in that fight, but they still have 4 team members. It's 80% of a team versus 60% of a team here.
You're dead! You're dead! He's dead and he knifed me!
Little bit of a questionable knife there on Bob the Gray's screen. We will get that ruling here in a little bit.
Because you're dead.
And Blue Cheese will take the lead for the final round, taking victory over Moonshiners 4-0, capturing 3 flags. Again, Bob the Gray getting a little bit heated there. We are going to get the ruling on that shortly. But for now,
I'm not mad at you. It's just your teammates are saying.
we are going to gear up for the post-match interview in just a few moments when the players are ready. In the meantime, go ahead and drop us a like, drop us a comment, and hit that subscribe button if we've earned it. Share with as many people as you like. It really does help. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for a little bit of a delay on that interview, but here we are. I am joined here by Blue Cheese. You guys did great. Absolutely destroyed them that first round. Got a little bit hairy that second round. Let's talk about it.
Second round was pretty close. They decided to play a very guerrilla style. They started downstairs and kept going, each of them going up a different staircase, trying to pick us off from who knows where, going back downstairs. They were playing a very guerrilla tactic, and it was working really well. We didn't know how to counter it for the first little bit.
And so what did you do to adapt to that strategy?
So pretty much what we first started out as is anytime a team starts downstairs, usually what a team upstairs will do is surround the map and start trying to shoot them down at them. They were really smart in the fact of have us do that, and then they all rush stairs up and take out one half. So once they took over our spawn, pretty much, they took over our ammo. We kept trying to poke out and we kept dying and stuff. That's how they got so far ahead at the beginning. We decided to pretty much reset everyone in spawn, reset, and then push out, take out a side, get that side back, and then slowly get our spawn back, and then just play a normal green.
So what it sounds like was they played defensively, waited for the opportunity to take a power play, and took the ammo box on your side, and then were able to hold the match for a little bit from there, and you fired back with a play of your own. Let's talk about that play. What was the general idea there?
So the problem we had was our range was when green side has a very bad weakness of if you're stuck in spawn, it is very hard to get out. Mostly because green side is pretty much covered by a single wall the whole entire way and only two entrances. So if you are stuck in those two entrances, all you have to sit is behind the wall and cross shot those entrances. So as an SMG, I can't shoot anyone because of just the way the range is now. So me and Wiz decided to hard push like right side and push into blue ammo, and then we went middle. We were able to clean out our ammo, and then we had everyone just push out. And
Which, with them creating space in the right side and the middle, helped me and Juan be able to push up to our ammo and be able to clear our right side as well.
Awesome. Yeah, and you guys did great. Let's talk about the capture the flag rounds a little bit, where you guys won both of the capture the flag rounds as well. You did 4-0 the Moonshiners here. Round one went very smoothly. It looks like you eliminated Mr. Moon right off the bat.
Yep. We saw him down here. Me and Juan, our plan was to stay down here and hopefully stop our stairwell, and then we decided, hey, we could try to contest these stairwells as well, make it a little harder for them to get up there, and if they do make it past us, get up there, they're low HP.
Right, and Mr. Moon being eliminated right off the bat meant you were in perfect position to take advantage of that, fighting 80 team straight off the bat, and that's always a huge advantage. Round two, there was a little bit of a rules discrepancy there. We won't dive into that too much. It got caught on camera. I mean, like, hopefully, everybody saw that and can form their own opinion on that. But it didn't affect the outcome of the match too much.
Yeah, it was
you
like
guys,
5 seconds
yeah,
left in the game.
yeah, you guys still won. How did that go? What was the plan, and how did you implement it?
In the first game or the second game?
In the second game.
The second game.
Just checking to see how much time we have.
Second game, pretty much, it was the same thing. We were gonna go up straight their stairs. Then we kind of got stopped a little bit. They were able to hold us back, but we decided to just go upstairs. And our plan against Moonshiners for capture the flag, every single time they win a lot of capture the flags, because what they do is they try and catch you off guard. They rush with a lot of people trying to just catch whoever's defending off guard. Try and get 3 caps on 3 people and rush back and just end the game in a minute.
They're very good at being the tip of the spear players that will push in and capitalize on players that have maybe spent too much time planning.
So we decided to just counter that, get some picks, try and pick them off as they're running up, make it a 3v3 upstairs, get upstairs, defend, kill off their push, and then slowly make our way up, and we'll kill them in lives event. Like it's just slow, steady game.
You guys did beautifully. You have another 4-0 to your name. Are there any games you're excited to play coming up?
Tournament right now.
Tournament.
The tournament for sure. Who do you think you're looking to take down in the tournament? Who are you most excited to play against?
I'm excited to play against Bad Batch because they're some of our close friends. We have been playing them a little bit, and they've been picking up steam.
Better, yeah.
They're getting a lot better.
They're excellent players.
They beat
definitely.
us last time, but we did have a missing player. But
definitely
But that's not an
the
excuse.
breakout rookie team here at Tactical Tag. They are very, very mechanically sound. They have excellent aim, and their map awareness is just getting better.
Yep.
Anything you guys would like to add before we close out this interview? It looks like the players are gearing up for the next match and just about ready to go.
No, it was a fun game.
It was fun.
Competitive.
I will say that's the first time I've ever capped a flag as a sniper.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, it's something. And sometimes it's pretty finicky just trying to shoot down on that capture point. It doesn't always work, and if it doesn't, I mean, you have 4 seconds until you can try again.
I felt so sneaky. Nobody saw me on that first cap. I snuck up.
I almost killed him on his way.
Yeah. No, that was the second time.
Oh, it was.
And Juan killed me downstairs
yeah.
on that one. But I snuck upstairs. There was someone in the window. I just jumped past that vision, the little slit of vision, shot, ran, sprinted back downstairs, caught that flag.
Awesome. That is exciting. And speaking of exciting, we have plenty of exciting gameplay coming up next after a short break. This has been Blue Cheese. They are awesome. They are the dominant team right now here at Tactical Tag. And if you want to be just like them, you come in and you practice and you sign up for our league, and you could play these guys and you could be on camera. Thank you so much for tuning in to our post-game interview. Thank you so much for joining us here today, guys.
Thank you.
And we will catch you guys in a few minutes. All right, and again, sorry for the quick break. Getting a few things cleared up. It looks like Operation Remnant is playing with a team full of substitutes tonight. They will be playing with -1 player to start, but they will be playing with a full team of substitutes. -1 player. Infrared Union being one of the more seasoned teams. That'll be an interesting matchup for sure. Again, on today's schedule, this is Infrared Union versus Operation Remnant. After this, we have one more match with Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum. Real quick before we begin, we are excited to announce that we have a few more local businesses who have chosen to sponsor our league and our awesome players. E.Z Tiger, Sundance Espresso, Old Farmhouse Cookie Company, and The Tap. We'd also like to thank our existing sponsors, Lone Star Ranch House Restaurant, Ray's Retail Meats, Yakima Family Fun Center, Design 47, The Barn Door, and The Range. Again, thank you so much for your continued support. You are awesome. Another couple of announcements before we get into the rules for today. Tactical Tag is now serving alcoholic beverages to those, or adult beverages to those 21 or older. Again, please drink responsibly. I know that's an announcement some of you have been looking forward to for a long time. All right, again, apologies for the extended delay. However, the players are headed out now. We have Infrared Union versus Operation Remnant.
Hitman and Envy This.
And this is poised to be an exciting game today. On camera, we have Hitman and Envy This. We will get that fixed in just a little bit. 1 minute into the first match here, and Operation Remnant holding a lead. Cat having snagged 2 kills on Infrared. Cat, having played in a match earlier today, may already be a little bit warmed up. Cat will have subbed for 2 teams today. Being a free agent this season, but rumor has it she's looking to compete next season. So the other players should be on the eye for that. Infrared going to snag back a couple kills in the meantime. Around the 6-minute mark, Envy This finding themselves in a bunch of trouble, being forced out almost immediately. The combined fire from Hitman and Johnny Hopkins being too much. Unfortunately, they are going to fall to other causes. However, Operation Remnant are holding their own against a team that everybody thought they would be hopelessly outmatched against here. A little bit of an underdog story. Operation Remnant up by an entire kill over Infrared, whilst being a team full of substitutes, missing a player. Johnny Hopkins remaining the only original player from Operation Remnant this game.
Confused. I'm just confused.
No.
Talk, guys. Sniper back right. Wait, what? Guys, nobody's talking. Where are you at? Where are you at? Wait, that's you. No.
Envy this, holding that forward angle in the center room. Hanging out in that middle pocket, blind firing around the corner to tag Cat. Beautifully done by Envy this. Taking out another target that opts to find itself into that center room. Envy this is a monster right now, holding down that central corner. Operation Remnant was off to an early lead, now finding themselves in significant trouble.
Can we go down or?
Johnny Hopkins at 6-4. 7-4 is doing extremely well.
Going downstairs.
Look at Envy this, watching every possible angle down through those windows. Is going to push up quickly and catch Cat off guard. Doesn't catch the sniper shot. Catches her again during the reload, and that's going to be it. Cat is going to go down, and another couple of members of Operation Remnant are in trouble downstairs. If we look over at Hitman's camera, multiple people fighting out of spawn, shooting upwards. Looks like Hitman, Johnny Hopkins, and Medic are all having trouble. Envy this, engaging them downstairs with the pistol. That is possibly the maximum range that the pistol can engage from. Unknown if he's actually getting damage at that range, but the KD would suggest otherwise. His kill did uptick by 1. Hitman getting shot next to a teammate, finding some cover under the barrels. And Johnny Hopkins, who was directly adjacent, is going to go down, caught in the crossfire between Hitman and that member of Infrared. Envy this, pushing down the stairs now, or maybe opting not to push down the stairs, just checking an angle.
Let's take him to rear. 2 and out, bottom left.
Good call out from Envy this. Multiple targets downstairs behind that wall there, directly in front of him at the blue ammo. And that is going to be it for time. Infrared have taken round 1 versus Operation Remnant.
Okay, now what?
Honestly, a very, very solid performance by
That's it?
3 members of Operation Remnant who had only played 1 game of tactical tag prior to today, and Johnny Hopkins, who is holding it down, representing the original members of Operation Remnant.
Really?
Okay, now we got here. Go in there and
So
44 hits.
very, very close to Dr. Space. I don't know if you heard me yell, but
Come on. They have 5 now, just be aware. No, they have 4.
What side? We're on the greens.
I like to consider buddy system. Try and save us.
Yeah, yeah.
You go high, I'll go low.
I already said I
I'll duck down, round corners, you come up high.
See, and you go. No, I go first, okay?
I was like, you shot me.
Oh, I don't have one. Here, just. He doesn't have one. Here, Edgar, I'll be with you.
Wait, what? Don't abandon me here. To my way! Yeah, I'm out. Okay, what do I do?
What do you do?
Yeah. 2 going left! Shoot. I don't think I'm hitting anybody.
That's okay.
There's a person there?
And you're aiming for the dots, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And just
Operation Remnant finding themselves off to a rough start here. They now have their shotgun player, Mike Honcho, has returned, making him the second player from the original Operation Remnant team to show up here today.
What?
Infrared now don't have the extra help that they had last round. Are they going to be able to defeat Operation Remnant again? It was closer than it had any right to be last round. We'll see. Envy this carefully creeping up the left-hand side, taking some pot shots at some people over in green spawn there.
Guard that, guard that, guard that.
That click means the magazine is empty and Envy this circles back around to reload. Hitman holding down angles. Holding down actually a defensive angle posted up on the right-hand side of green spawn in that back corner window. That back right pocket of green spawn, an underutilized location. Envy this playing an extremely patient game, doing what he does best and holding down that central middle box.
She's dead.
At the top of the arena. Holding that location is paramount to success in any objective mode, and even in team deathmatch it is very important, and Envy this has learned that. You can see multiple members of Infrared grouping up, maintaining a perimeter, holding down the left flank. Fat Mama is pushing up with another member now. They engage in some conflict over there. Gavin is securing 2 kills. Fat Mama unfortunately going down again. That is part of the job. Part of being tip of the spear is having that negative KD ratio. Speaking of negative KD ratios, Envy this is dishing out plenty, having a 5-0 KD ratio of his own.
Wait, so now I'm alive in the corner.
Some awesome gameplay coming out of Infrared, but let's focus over here to Operation Remnant.
Watch your window.
Taking a look at Hitman's cam. Hitman is going to push up the left-hand side from behind that wall and be immediately sniped by Fear. Fear was holding the angle the whole time, and Hitman just strode into it and headbutt a laser.
I think I'm...
Envy this holding down that long angle now. Definitely a fan of taking those pot shots. Anytime you know you're taking fire from Envy this, anytime you're within line of sight of Envy this, he is not afraid to loose a few rounds in your direction on the off chance that you get hit with that pistol. Envy this, demonstrating some excellent head movement. Dodging some returning fire, only taking 20 damage. He's going to heal that up straight away. Looking at Hitman now. Green seems to be trapped in their spawn a bit. If Green is trapped in their spawn, it is very difficult for them to escape. Operation Remnant needs to group up as a team and make a full push downstairs if they want to escape this spawn trap. However, you have a group of relatively inexperienced players here. We'll see if they can figure it out.
I don't know what I'm getting hit by.
Hitman being eliminated by something else. Unfortunately, something unidentified to him. Another player guesses it is a sniper and fears KD ratio would suggest that that is in the affirmative with a 6-0. Envy this sporting a 6-0 as well, giving us some excellent gameplay here. And Gavin is neat, giving us a 6-1 KD ratio to look at. Beautifully done by Infrared.
One behind half wall. There's one half. Where? There's one and a half wall.
Operation Remnant finding themselves in a little bit of trouble. They still have 2 minutes and just about 2 team kills could even this match out. They are not hopelessly lost. Unfortunately, a player is going to be caught out by Envy this. Envy this having a field day with people, peeking in and out of that corner, just absolutely punking them for all of their HP. 9-0, Envy this is on a rampage. He just walked into their spawn, walked past that wall, and gunned them down like it was nothing. You could see some excellent head movement on the part of Envy this, just peeking out long enough to identify where his target is and destroying them with the pistol with his head and his headband safely behind cover. Beautiful pistol gameplay, and as we mention it, another kill scored by Envy this. Operation Remnant finding themselves in a difficult position. Hitman, Johnny Hopkins, Cat, Mike Honcho, unable to escape spawn, unfortunately. 1 minute left in the game, and Operation Remnant are now hopelessly behind. But they are fighting valiantly, and Infrared is putting on a show.
No, come on, dude. You're just...
And again, a shout out to the players who are stepping in for Operation Remnant at a moment's notice. Operation Remnant is currently playing with 3 substitute players, all friends of Johnny Hopkins, from what I understand. Stepping in to help a friend out. That is awesome. And that is what we like to see here at Tactical Tag. Perhaps not an unexpected defeat, but certainly an entertaining one. Some great gameplay from both sides here. We are going to finish this team deathmatch round 40-5 in favor of Infrared.
Anybody for what? I waited that time.
Oh boy. I got 2.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Just a cap?
You guys are on the positive. Yeah, that's not bad.
Wait.
Say no offense, say no offense.
Finally get it. Finally get the...
That was good.
Before we move on here, let's go ahead and talk about our extra mode for a little bit. Capture the flag. Each team must protect their flag from enemy threats, then send out scouts to find the enemy's flag post and take a flag. They must successfully bring the flag back to their flag post without dying. The flag carrier cannot inflict damage on the enemy while carrying a flag. Whichever team captures 3 flags first will win, or whoever has more flags at the end of the round. Each player only has 3 lives. Now the players have moved into their spawns now,
Once you use all the ammo, like this, let's say you have
or will shortly.
and you only shoot twice and then you reload, okay?
A bit of discussion here from amongst the players.
And now you have new ammo.
You only have 3 lives.
Oh, in this?
We only have 3 lives.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they had us 3 lives last time. So
Let's play more defensive first. But we can't, because
We have to get the flag. So,
we can have strategy. So stay in our base because they give us a minute and a half to talk.
okay, but basically, until we have corner lives, first we have dead.
ready.
We're gonna get you guys started. You guys have a minute and a half to discuss more strategy or how to play in your base.
Oh, we're green.
Oh wait,
Oh, we're green. Oh, we're green. Yeah, you're explaining it.
You can only respawn downstairs. You can only respawn downstairs. Yes.
But we can
Again, the judges reiterating to the players that you can only spawn downstairs for this mode. The players will be doing a lot of running up and down the stairs, and by the end of the match, they will be exhausted. That is provided that the match is not ended immediately. Capture the flag matches tend to be very fast-paced or very slow and calculated, with teams either opting to play immediately for the flag or for the longer battle of attrition. Infrared has a history of winning via the attrition method. However, they are also solid objective players, and if they spot defenses in or holes in Operation Remnant's defenses, they will be sure to exploit them.
Is he gonna roll the grenade right now?
And you,
Oh, cover you.
and you shoot down, and then you go over ours and you shoot down on ours.
So are we gonna follow him?
We're gonna stop shooting at them.
How do you see that they have the flag?
You'll know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna say. Yeah.
Gotcha. Go.
They're going right.
A grenade out immediately, tossed into the spawn of Operation Remnant, and is going to tag out Johnny Hopkins immediately, unfortunately. The rest of Operation Remnant is going to push in just fine. Envy this, holding down the left stairs up top for Infrared. Envy this, captured. The blue flag on the way back right now. Infrared already having captured a flag. And Envy this, playing extremely stealthily, just hides behind a member of Operation Remnant as they sprint past. That was the fastest 3 flags, one of the fastest 3 flags that we have seen in Tactical Tag so far. Envy this, wow, unbelievable. Capturing a flag immediately as another flag is captured.
No, I know they had a flag and the guy ran right by me. We're gonna shoot each other.
Envy this, referring to the player that ran past him earlier.
Look at all this. I can't stop this.
Beautifully done by Infrared.
I don't even know where it was.
Not too much to say about that, except Envy this doing a beautiful job securing the enemy flag location and running that one flag back, and Infrared's coordination as a team, waiting and timing their captures perfectly sequentially.
Did anyone die from like?
I don't think so.
I had it in my back pocket. Did you guys fell
again. This is 2022 Season 1, Week 8. We are watching Infrared Union versus Operation Remnant. If you like what you're seeing, drop us a like, a comment, or a subscription. How about all of those? And stay tuned, because next up we have Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum, and that is definitely going to be a fun match. Now, we're excited to announce that we have a few more local businesses who have chosen to sponsor our league and our awesome players. E.Z Tiger, Sundance Espresso, Old Farmhouse Cookie Company, and The Tap. We'd also like to thank our existing sponsors, Lone Star Ranch House Restaurant, Ray's Retail Meats, Yakima Family Fun Center, Design 47, The Barn Door, and The Range. You all are awesome. Thank you very much for your continued support.
Yeah. Because you played AR? I can't believe it. Let's go. Oh, dang, down here. So, when you're saying we can't all run them at them like that?
I mean, you can, but if I'm walking through the course...
So now we're down here. So wait, is the flag upstairs on there?
I don't run into anybody.
Should we just rush?
Just to be safe, I get it.
Just defend ours.
Yeah, defend ours and we'll have.
Same thing.
You too.
Because wait, they have 3 lives. Yes. Grenade that side.
They
only have to, if we, I mean, like we could do that if we killed.
With the third match of the set going to
Bullying.
with the third match of the set going to Infrared. Sorry, listening to the players' comms there. With the third match of the set going to Infrared,
You trying to shoot them as they're going up the stairs.
We can slowly push.
I'm not falling.
they will take the set. However, this final match will be played for the purposes of exhibition. The players are gearing up now for the next match, waiting in their spawns and strategizing.
Just run all the way down and go up and come back. So you guys go up, I'll sprint. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna go straight up top this time, so be ready. Okay, so then we probably don't want him to throw that.
Sure they stay alive if they're rushing.
Or go. 3, 2. Do you want him to throw that?
And as most strategies are at the Tactical Tag Arena, cut off by the bell, the players charge directly into action. Envy this mag dumping straight up the stairs. Not able to secure a kill, possibly some damage. It looks like some members of Operation Remnant are hurt.
I did.
Hitman and 2 others hanging out upstairs at their spawn, ready to defend their flag from that initial push from Infrared they lost so early on from. Fat Mama taking some damage and being nearly knocked out. Now the players only have 3 lives in this mode, so the gameplay is more calculated, faster paced or slower paced. The players' decisions matter more. Envy this, holding down that angle on the right-hand side, doing a great job with that pistol of just suppressing the enemy position and being a total nuisance. Rotating back now.
Coming. 2 coming this side.
To that center room and the center window. Blue's spawn actually being more defensible a location than Green's spawn.
Watch out, Justin, over there.
Okay, I think I got
Operation Remnant rotating back to the spawn now. Hitman is, looks like 4 members of Operation Remnant up by their flag. Looking to formulate a plan. We're gonna pan over to Envy this, who is in fact pushing up to that location and finding some trouble as somebody pushes over into the hallway, and Envy this finds himself sandwiched into a tough spot in that corner there. Envy this is gonna rotate back to the blue corner.
right for you, Simon, right by you.
Now that right-hand side, blue corner by the stairs is a very, very safe place. If you're a pistol player for the blue team, it is one of your favorite places to be. That is for sure. You can always rotate back there and catch a teammate with a med kit.
Hey, me too. Yeah.
Looking at Operation Remnant now, still fighting for control over their own spawn, but not as badly. It looks like they have an even amount of kills and deaths.
Cat's down.
Okay, careful. He's right. That way. Yeah. Shoot. 55. I'm good.
AR's back middle window.
You do. Yeah. Shoot.
Envy this pushing up the left-hand side. Hitman and others finding themselves in trouble at spawn. Operation Remnant not having a great time. Definitely pinned down there. Infrared doing the right thing in this situation and holding them down hard. Now at the tactical tag arena, anytime you are not inside of that spawn box, you are a target. This also applies if you are firing through the window from the spawn box.
Hey, they're all on this side. They're all on this side.
However, as soon as you step out,
Yeah, I think that's my first one. All right. Well, I'm dead. Where is the heck is the stairway? Shoot. Hey, I'm dead. Careful, I'm dead.
and a little bit of excitement there, Operation Remnant getting a flag, but being totally knocked out in the process. 4 members of Operation Remnant falling in the meantime.
Okay, we just went all the way. Go all the way down. Go up. Defend it.
Oh yeah, it's match.
Operation Remnant looking to grab a second capture, however.
I thought it was over. Is it that game?
Operation Remnant looking to grab a second capture, however, Infrared have 2 captures of their own, and things are getting dangerous. And Operation Remnant is going to grab number 3 and end the match. Operation Remnant takes match number 4 against Infrared.
That seemed really scuffed. What do you mean?
That did seem very scuffed, Hitman. I was having a tough time finding things to say about that situation, but nonetheless, glad it worked out for you. Operation Remnant, unfortunately, not winning the set. However, they win in spirit. A team with 3 substitutes, taking down one of the best teams in the league for a round even. Beautifully done, Operation Remnant, and great win, Infrared.
Did you? Oh, okay. So.
Something seems very wrong about that. Dang, I only died once.
All right. Thank you again for tuning in to our Tactical Tag live stream. This is 2022 Season 1, Week 8. Up next, we have Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum, so don't go anywhere. But before that, we are going to try to get a player post-match interview set up. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, we are back, and I am joined here by multiple members of both Infrared Union and Operation Remnant. How's everybody doing? That was an excellent match, and I would just like to start by asking maybe some of your immediate thoughts, if anybody wanted to talk about that.
On the whole match or the end?
Yeah, let's talk. Let's begin with the start of the match because. Let's address the elephant in the room here. Operation Remnant was playing down 3 players. So a shout out to the substitutes who came in and played for Operation Remnant because that was awesome. And you guys did awesome. Like, you far exceeded expectation for a team that has never played in the league before.
Yeah.
Or for some players that have never played in the league before. I would say this is a team that's never played in the league before, really, because 60% of it were new players.
Exactly. I mean, yeah. Well, we were missing 2 of our guys. No, we're missing 4 of our guys. I was the only guy on the team. And then I scraped 2 randos off the street. And then he
That guy over there was walking down First Street.
Yeah, he was just walking on First Street. And then Simon, my other teammate, he came in late. So our first game we didn't have a guy.
And
a fourth.
And you played admirably despite that. In the first game, you were actually off to a little bit of a lead right off the bat. Unfortunately, it was taken away from you rather quickly, and they ran away with the first one. However, in the second game, you guys put up a serious fight, and you almost had it. You lost in the last, 10 seconds of the match.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you guys had a solid lead on them throughout the second half of the match, and during the final few seconds, you lost at the very end there. But it just goes to show, I went to say it, Infrared can bleed. You guys really did a good job taking Infrared and really showing the audience and showing us that anybody can take on even the members of the league with the most veterancy.
You just gotta take Justin down here a few notches.
Whoa. Yeah, she was hunting me down.
Now that's not to say nothing about Infrared because we haven't gotten to you guys yet, but that was an excellent performance. There was a fun watch, and I wish Envy this was in here because some of his gameplay from his camera was incredible, especially during those capture the flag rounds we had. We did in fact catch him sneaking past that enemy flag runner on the way back when he had their flag for that second capture. That was awesome. Speaking of capture the flag, how did you guys feel about capture the flag? Having never played it before, what were your thoughts going into it?
I didn't really have time to think that first one.
No, not too much. Did they went over the rules with you guys first and explained everything?
Yeah, no, we had an understanding.
Yeah.
Sure.
That first game, they all just went. Yeah. First game, I got 1 flag, right?
I don't actually.
Yeah,
you did because I was running up the stairs as you captured it right at the end.
And the second match was actually a lot closer. A little bit of a nail biter there. It was 200 to 200, and then finally you guys scored. Operation Remnant won the match. Quite possibly the most exciting moment, honestly, of aside from that near win at the end of round 2. That was quite possibly the most exciting moment of the match. Let's talk about that. What happened there? Because there was a little bit of a hold-up at the flag at the end. What do you want to talk about? What happened there? Because we're not certain really as an audience. We didn't catch too much of that.
The hold-up was where?
Oh, I think he's when he's talking about whenever they captured the third one, you guys were trying to capture more.
Oh.
And so it was saying something weird for them. So they were trying to capture more, even though the third one was already captured. So the game was finished, but they because I seen him with his headband lit up, but he was sitting in the stairs, but the game was already over.
So the game had already ended by that point, and they were trying to continue.
And it was
capturing.
saying giving them a weird message.
Right on, and the scoreboard just hadn't updated yet on my end. Then there is a small delay for the audience at home between the camera and the scoreboard updating. Is there anything that you guys wanted to add? I know there's a lot of you here. Is there anything that you guys would like to add before we close out this interview and give our sponsors some time?
Yeah, I like how good these guys did for never playing.
Yeah, shout out.
I think she's
I mean,
yeah,
I was mainly pointing at them. But Cat's pretty good at sniper, right? She's really good.
Not that good.
But yeah, I mean, we did a lot better than
shots
I
on me.
thought we would have done.
Yeah, and honestly, what were the substitute players' handles again, so we can shout them out?
Yeah, so it was Vincent, and Hitman, and then Medic was Heston.
So shout out to Hitman and Medic for coming in at the last second, being rookie players to the league and filling in against one of the dominant teams. That is such an awesome thing. That's such a big thing for you guys to do. So thank you very much for that, for making this game happen and keeping it exciting for us here at Tactical Tag. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
You guys did great. Again, a very exciting match to watch. This has been a great stream. We've had a lot of excitement. Are there any matches that you guys are excited to play coming up, especially in the tournament? Is there anybody that you're looking forward to playing in the tournament, perhaps?
I'm kind of forgetting the teams right now, but I guess like maybe Bad Batch and Rebel Scum. Looking forward to playing them.
Bad Batch and Rebel Scum.
Yeah, and then I think
Moonshiners.
Yeah,
Moonshiners.
and then I think
Blue
for... and then I think for the last one, what is it? The tournament. We're gonna be missing 2 people, so we'll have these guys come back in.
Awesome. Well, if they play like they did today, you guys definitely stand a chance. And you said something about blue cheese before chuckling there, but lest I remind you, if you plan on winning in the tournament, there is a solid chance you'll have to play against either blue cheese or infrared. So
I'm ready for it. I mean, we'll just take it as it comes.
You guys got this, and if you play like you did and you practice, you guys could definitely be one of the dominant teams here at Tactical Tag. And thank you very much for joining us. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. We really appreciate your viewership. Shout out to all of our sponsors. You guys are awesome. If you like the content and you like what you see, drop a like, a comment, or a subscription. It does help us out a lot. And we will be right with you with some more Tactical Tag in just a few minutes.
Trav, you're not dead.
And apologies for the brief delay. We are into Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum, joining about a minute in. Bad Batch off to a small lead already.
Left hallway.
Chief going to fall for the first time, having scored 3 kills early on in the match.
Justin, back this way. Oh, come on.
Did they get us from behind? Hey.
Right in the center.
Here we go.
Beautifully done so far from Bad Batch, leading 16 to -3 right out of the opener with 2 minutes into the match. Bad Batch is doing a great job so far. They are definitely the breakout rookie team this season.
Right behind you.
And we are watching their mechanical skill here live. All of the members of Bad Batch have an excellent aim. And as their tactics improve, so do their scores. Looking over at Rebel Scum, however, they certainly do have some promising players. Engineer being a powerful tip of the spear is able to punch holes in Bad Batch's defenses with that shotgun. We'll see if Rebel Scum is able to take advantage of that here. I Am Groot looking to trade some shots at range with the pistol. It's not going to work. However, they're not really going to take any damage. Pushing up the right-hand side now. We do not, unfortunately, have GoPro feed from Nug.
Pistol.
I Am Groot sees the pistol call out on the far side, is healed up already from that last engagement. One of the benefits of playing the pistol class is that you heal so much faster. I Am Groot, however, finding themselves in a little bit more trouble, down to 55 HP, gets the med kit off, up to 120 HP for him and Captain Awesome. Captain Awesome gets tagged just a couple more times, is finding themselves in trouble. And a gigantic push around the left-hand side is going to force Rebel Scum back. I Am Groot is going to die very quickly, but not before getting off a ton of damage. You can see I Am Groot spraying into the headbands of Bad Batch coming around that corner, but it's not going to be enough, and Bad Batch's score is going to widen. Their lead against Rebel Scum is becoming unrecoverable. Rebel Scum needs to win the next few team fights in order to win this match. Engineer going to go down. Captain Awesome going to go down as well. We've seen 30-point score swings in the past, but it is definitely a difficult thing to do. Rebel Scum has less than half of the match to come back. But it is certainly possible. I Am Groot being sent back doesn't help, but catches a quick respawn, able to rejoin the group immediately. But it doesn't help if Engineer and Captain Awesome fall. In the meantime, Groot's position is pretty good right now. Or not. A teammate directly to Groot's left, getting tagged by a sniper. Groot looking to identify where they are, but unable to tag them from their location. Groot trying to put shots through the net on that target, but the pistol's beam is just not powerful enough to do that. Groot will have to close some distance in order to land shots on target, and there he does. That is a reasonable range to engage somebody with a pistol, if a little bit far. It is certainly not a long shot to anticipate landing at least some damage on your opponent at that range. I Am Groot doing a good job of staying alive and keeping teammates alive. Unfortunately, is going to go down in that fight, bringing I Am Groot's KD to 5-4, the only positive member of Rebel Scum. Bad Batch doing incredible. Unfortunately, we don't have Nug's camera, but they are performing very, very well with a kill-death ratio of 10-3. Lethal Lily following that up with a KD of 6-1. Now, anytime, speaking of Lethal Lily, anytime you see a player with a health bar that is an odd number like that, or not a multiple of 5, that is because they have taken bleed damage, which is the result of being shot by multiple opponents in brief succession.
We got you too. I think we're left upstairs, just so you know. Let's take left side watch.
Speaking of being shot by multiple opponents, Rebel Scum is in a bad spot. I Am Groot holding the team down with a KD ratio of 5-5, but the rest of them are struggling. Bad Batch are dominating here. We are seeing Bad Batch absolutely trapping Rebel Scum inside of the green spawn, something we've seen happen multiple times today. Players being confined to that green spawn, unable to fight their way out. Green benefits much, much more from being the aggressor, and when they find themselves on the back foot, it can be a problem, and that is what you are seeing here is Rebel Scum being pushed so far onto the back foot that they have fallen over. 10 seconds left in the match, and it is hopeless for Rebel Scum, but they could always change things up in the next round.
– 6 feet.
Oh, yeah, you can't hit them at 6 feet. I don't think they can.
Chris actually said the better thing to think of is you're close enough for them to grab your firearm, they're going to grab it and shoot you with it in real life. That's a good thing to remember. Just don't get close enough they can grab your firearm.
You know, yeah, I guess.
So it's really hard to do it tonight, so just try to watch around beforehand.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, we still have lost camera feed from Nug. We are going to work on fixing that. However, in the meantime, drop us a like, a comment, or a subscription if you like the content that you are seeing. Again, a shout out to our latest sponsors. Here at Tactical Tag, we'd like to thank E.Z Tiger, Sundance Espresso, Old Farmhouse Cookie Company, and The Tap for being our latest sponsors. Thank you so much for your support. And in just a short moment here, we should get that other camera fixed. And we will be right with you with round 2 of Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum. All right, Transitioning back to the camera feeds here, the league administrator has been sent to fix that camera over there on Nug's helmet. But in the meantime, we have I Am Groot, and we are geared up for some more action. I Am Groot immediately finding some trouble on the stairs on the left, gunning down somebody.
Downstairs too.
Rebel Scum even the scores early. Chief is gonna fire back literally, putting a 100 damage beam directly into Goose for another kill. I Am Groot holding down that left angle now, looking for trouble. That is a long distance to be squeezing that trigger. In for the pistol. Going to be tagged a couple of times and sent back.
Yeah, they did a good one.
Unfortunate there for I Am Groot. Rebel Scum finding themselves a little bit choked up during any push attempt, but it is working out for them so far, the score being 2-1. Rebel Scum finding themselves with a more defensible spawn this time around. Bad Batch's strategy is not going to work the same way it did last time. Historically, green has been the side with the much higher win rate, but in this case, we are seeing blue side, and especially tonight, we are seeing blue side be strategically advantageous for the teams that are able to capitalize on the unique advantages that it offers. Speaking of capitalizing though, Bad Batch are going to find a gap in Rebel Scum's defenses and are going to punch back, bringing the score to 3-1. Rebel Scum are now 2 kills away from the lead. I Am Groot firing back with some shots of his own. Right, the only camera we have right now, giving us some excellent firefighting.
Corner.
Groot in a little bit of trouble, sees somebody around the corner. Other members of Rebel Scum eliminated, but respawning now, ready to engage. Groot has his back to a wall, and behind that wall are multiple members of Bad Batch ready to cause some trouble. Nug, camera returning to us in that central pocket with the medic, holding down that location. Just watching that door, and they are all healing together for a push. One player immediately eliminated behind the wall. Nug and one other player, it looks like Subdued Vapor, pushing now into the doorway. Nug with 50 HP. Subdued Vapor now with 0. Nug is alone in this push and flanked from multiple different angles. Nug is finally going to go down. Rebel Scum doing a good job of holding off Bad Batch this time around.
That was 3 versus 1. I couldn't do it. Where's Justin?
Now, what we are seeing here is a very different game from game 1. Bad Batch practically ran away with the first game, seemingly unstoppable versus Rebel Scum, but now Rebel Scum are firing back with some strategy of their own. I Am Groot ambushing somebody from around the corner at ammo box and getting sent back, but not before doing a ton of damage. If Bad Batch is fast, they can clean up, and clean up they do. Firing back with another kill for a 6-5 score, 8-4, leading into the second half of the round. Chief, Subdued Vapor, and Nug all on low HP, all having taken damage in that last fight. However, Captain Awesome and Goose are dead. Bad Batch are going to widen the score even more. Rebel Scum have a chance here if they are able to hold on using the same strategy they've been using. It has proven to be effective thus far. Bad Batch only recently being able to adapt to the defensive strategy at Blue Base from Rebel Scum. I Am Groot and other members of Rebel Scum choosing now to extend into the central box. Other members of Rebel Scum holding down that right side hallway. I Am Groot is going to be shot multiple times and tagged out. Captain Awesome running low, as well as Engineer, I Am Groot, Bing Bong, and Goose all down. Bad Batch squeezing some more kills out of Rebel Scum within the last minute. The first half of the round seemingly going to Rebel Scum, but as their defenses fall apart, Bad Batch is picking them off now that their respawns are staggered. Things are looking dangerous. Rebel Scum need to group up and begin to play defensively again, but they may not have time to play that war of attrition. Only 2 minutes remain, and points are scored via pushes now. I Am Groot finding lots of damage on a target before going down himself, but no other members there to secure the kill. All of that is trash damage and is going to be healed away. Let's glance over at Nug's screen. Multiple members of Bad Batch moving towards the central box, looking to hold it down, playing topside. That is the key to victory, is maintaining control over that central box. And speaking of control, Nug looking to control that back right blue corner. And unfortunately failing, but it looks like another member was going to push in and confirm that kill. Maybe Subdue Vapor, maybe Lethal Lily, maybe Local Liability. We don't know, but all of them are hurt.
Left side, Marin.
Nug respawns and looks for another kill, doesn't find it with the submachine gun. The submachine gun really, really good at boxing other players at close range, not so good at picking up those kills at long range. Speaking of picking up kills, however, looking downstairs from the casting booth, it's not on camera, but we have multiple members of Rebel Scum, or multiple members of Bad Batch being taken down by Goose from Rebel Scum. Bad Batch up 27-4. Not as much of a lead as before, but Rebel Scum needs some action right now if they're going to win. The players do not know how close the match is to ending. They are going to fight it out towards the end, but I imagine if Rebel Scum knew, they would be making a push right now. We have lost I Am Groot's feed, but we have Nugs again.
Hey, be careful. There's like 3 of them.
And what we are witnessing is a slaughter leading into round 3 with 10 seconds left. This team deathmatch is over.
Yeah, he's dead.
Mission complete. Evacuate the area. Get back to headquarters for debriefing.
There's a...
What's that?
I think there's a few times we got real close to each other again. Not you, but in the middle, unfortunately.
Came around the corner on me.
Hey, that was better.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Definitely a closer round for Rebel Scum there, but it was not close enough. Rebel Scum being taken down in round 2 by Bad Batch. An impressive performance nonetheless. Compared to some of their previous games, Rebel Scum is definitely improving. We are seeing an improvement in mechanics and an improvement in teamwork. Rebel Scum clearly have been practicing. A little bit of fun there on Nug's camera. Again, we would like to thank some more of our sponsors: Lone Star Ranch House Restaurant, Ray's Retail Meats, Yakima Family Fun Center, Design 47, The Barn Door, and The Range. Thank you so much for your viewership. Again, we will be right back. We're going to try to get that I Am Groot camera fixed. stay tuned. We'll be right back with round 3, Capture the Flag, Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum. All right, and a league admin has been dispatched to resolve the problem with I Am Groot's camera, so hopefully we will have that fixed shortly. In the meantime, we are going to tune in with 45 seconds left. We have Nug's camera up for now.
But if they get too close, use that knife.
So out of the windows, 2 of us go right, and somebody go for that window.
For what window?
Right where you start the staircase.
Oh, no.
That's middle window right here. You can hit the staircase.
Okay, because there's only one staircase to go up.
So 2 of us will go right side, and somebody else hit the window.
I'll go around the left side.
That's too long. That's what I'm saying. Just get through the window.
Oh, okay.
That way you can take cover.
So all 3 of us?
Yeah, me and Gary will go right side. You just hit the window.
Who do we want to have leading?
It don't matter. We're going to the same spot.
Are we all going to try to capture a flag?
Eventually. Yeah.
Well, like, because we can capture more than one flag at a time. Should all 3 of us, or should one of us hang back to shoot?
A reminder that calculated gameplay is imperative here. Each team member only has 3 lives. Nug and the rest of Bad Batch out to an explosive start. The kind of coherence you love to see from a rookie team. They are doing great this season. Charging directly in, taking a couple casualties, but that is nothing. Their plans are about to unfold without Rebel Scum's interference. It looks like 2-3 members of Rebel Scum have gone down already, and a 3rd member of Bad Batch goes down as well. Nug going down kills that push. Rebel Scum have successfully defended against the first of Bad Batch's pushes. Now, Nug on camera scored 3 kills in that past engagement. That was pretty impressive. Looking over at I Am Groot now, trying to guard those bottom stairs. Knowing that Bad Batch could come from anywhere, I Am Groot pushing out, pointing out a target that is pushing up the left-hand side. The Engineer falling for the 2nd time on Rebel Scum. Now the players only have 3 lives, meaning Engineer is on their last legs.
No call-outs when you're dead. I caught one, but they killed me before I got away. I'll wait till Trav can get back up here to you. You still have all 3 lives? Okay.
Players opting to take a more defensive stance now after an explosive push to begin the round. We are looking at Bad Batch and Rebel Scum both hanging out in their spawns. Hanging out in their spawns they are not, though, because I Am Groot is challenged by another member of Bad Batch. It looked to be Subdued Vapor. So I Am Groot does take down Subdued Vapor with about 40 health remaining and is looking for another fight. I Am Groot, where you need healing, and healing he will get as he is sent back to the respawn point. Maybe overstaying his welcome just a little bit to engage in that final firefight, but it was worth it. A bunch of damage was put on target, and that kill was in fact cleaned up by another member of Rebel Scum.
Hang on. They're also at the top of the stairs over there, buddy. Watch that stairs.
Looking at Rebel Scum and Bad Batch's life totals, they have both been eliminated an even amount of times. This is an even match. Rebel Scum is a team that suffers a lot in the team deathmatch rounds, but tends to do better in the objective modes, and that is what we are seeing here. I Am Groot pushing a member of Bad Batch out. It looks like they were pushing Subdued Vapor extremely hard there past the Jeep. Subdued Vapor almost falling over in the ensuing chase, but barely escaping with their life.
Heal. Right here. Who's all still alive?
Nug is tagged.
Where are you? Got him.
Rotating back now. Subdued Vapor is tagged out for the 3rd time, completely eliminated now.
Is Gary out? I think. That 3 down for him? I'm not sure. I threw my grenade already. Upstairs. Right in the center.
Unfortunately, Bad Batch have lost their med kit. That is extremely poor news. Rebel Scum still have their medic with 2 lives remaining. Bad Batch is now fighting with 80% of a team, and things are about to get a lot harder. Rebel Scum does stand a chance in this round, but they need to play hard.
I'm low health. I still got 2 lives.
I am Groot finding himself in a little bit of trouble, finding some action on those stairs. A popular position for a lot of players to fight. Those stairs are definitely a fun obstacle.
Marin, if you need help, call us. Alright, I'm gonna pop the corner and have him distracted.
I am Groot landing some shots on target.
I'll tell you when to pop.
But being forced back by the ensuing gunfire. I am Groot did appear to secure a kill, or at least seriously wound a player there. But the scoreboard would have you believe that they secured a kill. I am Groot landing that 1 shot before the end of their magazine on target was just barely enough to secure the kill. I am Groot is going to be up 4 kills and 1 death. 1 minute remaining in the round. Neither team has scored any points, and neither team really seems interested in playing the objective. They are purely interested in playing the battle of attrition, and Bad Batch is losing. Rebel Scum just barely ahead in terms of lives. I am Groot, or Nug, finding a lot of trouble from I am Groot.
There's a grenade down in the bottom.
And Nug is going to eliminate I am Groot. I am Groot challenges the submachine gun with the pistol. The submachine gun, honestly, the only weapon that can confidently beat the pistol at close range. I am Groot is going to go down. Now, there are things that could have been done to prevent that situation. If you're the pistol charging into the submachine gun, you may want to charge your med kit a little bit early so that you have double the health you would normally have when your med kit activates mid-fight.
I don't think anyone captured a flag.
However, that match is going to end. Looking at the kills here, it is exactly even.
Are you okay? I'm sorry. Are you gonna? Yep. Are you okay? Good job, guys. Way to hold us. We'll take this next match.
So it's going to come down to the referees. We'll see if any penalties will be determinant here in the match.
Nobody. It's a tie though. Nobody got a flag though. No?
It looks like it will be decided by the amount of players remaining alive, in which case Rebel Scum will take the win. Bringing this match to a 2-1. Bad Batch's lead.
Come on, Chris. Let him have that moment. Hey, that's right. 100% accuracy. Be afraid.
Now, if you're a fan of the league in any capacity, you would know that Bad Batch is, in fact, not bad. They are a solid team, and taking a round on them is an accomplishment. Rebel Scum, being a rookie team as well this season, have yet to take a match on Bad Batch around, to my recollection. But yet here they are, having defeated them relatively confidently in that last round. It did come down to the wire a bit, but they seemed significantly more confident than they were last round. And now they're playing on their preferred side, the blue side. Rebel Scum historically have done better on the blue side compared to other teams.
I think we should hard defense at first until we see an opportunity. We kill enough of them, and then we can just rush their side. Once we know they have to come downstairs to respawn. I was saying we should play real defensive. Get your grenade out right now, and if we can kill at least 2 or 3 of them, we all rush to their side.
And with round 4 about to begin, Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum, the final match of the evening. Rebel Scum have a chance here to come back against Bad Batch and take the game in the hardcore team deathmatch sudden death round.
If we're able to kill a few of them while we're up there, we need to rush their side because they.
We'll get there if Rebel Scum win, but let's not jump too far ahead. We need to worry about this round. Rebel Scum need to play their signature defensive strategy here against Bad Batch if they are going to win. They are much more seasoned at this style of gameplay when playing from the blue side. We'll see how they're able to adapt to needing to defend the upstairs for the capture the flag. Bad Batch seem to have a plan already, pushing in less explosively this time, far more calculated. Unfortunately, we do not have the advanced scoreboard up at this moment, so we are unable to see health totals too clearly. It looks like that is being cleared up
I'm going upstairs
shortly.
Did you get him? Good. I got killed by a grenade downstairs.
Straight across. Snipers on that side.
They're down this hall.
I am Groot. The sounds of damage coming through the headset. Multiple members of Rebel Scum taking damage. I am Groot has that med kit and is able, you hear it there, is able to heal everybody up immediately. Nug holding down that longer angle with the submachine gun, able to just put damage on anybody stepping out into the open. The submachine gun has tons of ammo and a deep magazine and is able to suppress anybody trying to hold down a long angle.
Hey, come, right here. Corner. Couple of them. There's snipers backside of their spawn.
I am Groot holding down the left-hand side at blue spawn. Is playing the defensive game. That doorway is a very, very strong defensive position. If you are green and trying to push, that is the most dangerous choke you are going to encounter. Blue can do exactly what I am Groot is doing right now and hide behind that board, and it is a very, very safe location. The only way to push it and have an advantageous angle is from directly in front of it, and nobody wants to push a pistol like that. Nug is holding down the ammo box on their own side right now. You see Lethal Lily waiting for an ammo restock as well. They both grab it and push up the left-hand side.
Jason's coming back upstairs.
Again, excellent communication coming from Bad Batch. A team that is always impressive to watch given their rookie status.
Jason's coming that way, right over there. Eli, cover him. Ooh, I got 50 HP. Get over here, Eli.
Nug calling out his recent near-death experience with 50 HP, trading with another player there. Probably an assault.
We'll have an opportunity here soon to rush in and capture the flag. All right.
Again, we do not have the amount of lives up right now, so we are unable to accurately keep track of the battle of attrition. However, as far as the flags go, the teams are perfectly even. You hear Nug effectively communicating the amount of HP he has to nearby teammates, allowing the medic to know when he is in danger to come over and heal. This does wonders when trying to preserve lives for your team. It's the last round. That med kit is still yellow, meaning it has at least 5 more charges.
2 on the left, 2 on the right, 2 on the right.
And Nug is going to be knifed around the corner. What a play, honestly.
You get him?
Bing Bong waiting around the corner and knifing Nug.
Good job, good job.
As soon as he steps around the corner.
Good hold, Eli.
If I'm Bing Bong, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Rebel Scum in that engagement, sending multiple members of Bad Batch downstairs, are able to recover a flag. Bing Bong, with the knife kill, may have provided the defense they needed to get the flag back.
Come on, last guy. Justin and Gary are out.
Straight down.
Nug conversing with the team in the spawn, looking for another route to push. Bad Batch may be unaware that Rebel Scum has a flag.
Sniper on the left.
Oh shit, we gotta get a flag from them.
And there is the realization. Nug realizes that Bad Batch does not have a flag or has a flag, and they do not. And in the meantime, is gunned down by I Am Groot.
I think I'm dead. They got a flag.
They're gonna trade, and Nug and Subdued Vapor are respawning while Goose is respawning, and I Am Groot as well.
I think they capped the flag though. Yeah.
Rebel Scum has a flag. Nug, you would be right in your assumption, but what you don't know is that there are 30 seconds left in the round, and you have to act now. Bad Batch is running out of time, and Rebel Scum are going to even the score, taking this into the hardcore team deathmatch round.
I don't know if he'll darken it or not, but I know it's only 1 life. I know for sure.
Are you good? Go, go, go.
Bad Batch, Nug, and Subdued Vapor conversing, opting, both dead, opting, agreeing that they would like to play in the hardcore team deathmatch round, and little do they know that they will.
I did not expect that, and I should have.
The sudden death round, and we are going to see as they
they won this one.
as they mentioned, there are some additional effects that sometimes occur with the sudden death round. We will see if the league administrator decides to implement them. But we have an exciting match ahead of us. Bad Batch versus Rebel Scum. Again, as we talked about earlier, Rebel Scum being one of those teams that just does better on the objective modes, and here we see it. Rebel Scum taking down Bad Batch during the objective mode, while being taken down relatively handily in the team deathmatch modes. And this time the strategy has worked out. However, we do have a team deathmatch mode coming up, so Rebel Scum had better adapt their strategy quick. But this is a team deathmatch mode unlike any other. This is hardcore team deathmatch. It is going to be a head-to-head, last team standing wins. Each 5-player team must have 1 assault, sniper, demo, and a medic and a support. The sniper's gonna have a knife, the demolition has a grenade, and the medic has a med kit. No respawns, only ammo depots are active. Hopefully the medic saves some uses of their med kit, because if they didn't, how are you gonna extend the lives of your team? This is a very calculated game mode, and you see even the smallest amounts of damage matter here. Now, the players are discussing, I am seeing here over on the other monitor that the players are discussing about whether or not to implement the darker modes, and we're going to leave it up to the league administrator if that wants to happen, if the players are going to play with the lights out. But we are going to see some exciting gameplay here nonetheless, and honestly, I am excited to see if Rebel Scum can take out Bad Batch. Okay, and then if it... Now, Rebel Scum was defeated by Bad Batch in the past, but now have their opportunity for revenge. But before we get into that, just a quick momentary shout out to our latest sponsors. We would like to thank E.Z Tiger, Sundance Espresso, Old Farmhouse Cookie Company, and The Tap. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are awesome.
Shimu tennis on? Nope, don't touch it. Hey, you guys want to go upstairs? We could get to the top of their stairs. Yeah. Okay. Before they come upstairs.
Like I said, when I've been watching people do one life, they pull that entire downstairs and walk full staircase. I haven't just walked the stairs.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Grenade.
Team Deathmatch Hardcore beginning now. 6 minutes on the clock. This is one round for all the marbles. Nug making a brilliant point. You don't want to get grenaded all at the same time. You want to spread out here and hold down every single angle you can.
Right there. Left side. They're all on left. Straight across. Sniper, straight across window. Do not go.
Now, listening over to Rebel Scum's strategy, it looks like they plan on pushing down the right-hand side. They are moving extremely slowly, however, as one should. Unfortunately, Chief is going to be knocked out immediately from Bad Batch, and Bad Batch rapidly find themselves without their sniper before the first minute is over. Ooh! But Bad Batch fire back a grenade, knocking out Captain Awesome, and bing bong! Rebel Scum losing their sniper and their assault in one fell swoop, and things are looking grim for them now. I Am Groot firing back though. Trouble for Bad Batch. Another target taking some more damage. Bad Batch is in trouble. Rebel Scum are hunting them down. Goose is running a little bit low on HP, but Bad Batch, none of their team members are healthy right now. They're grouped up and in serious danger. Now the grenade on both sides has been used as far as we are aware, meaning it is up to the weapons now. Rebel Scum calling out enemy team sniper is dead. Their own sniper is dead, however, so they are not particularly able to capitalize on that. In addition, Rebel Scum is missing their assault, so they need to make all of their plays from up close. Bad Batch, on the other hand, are talking about Rebel Scum here, trying to determine how many of them there are and where their locations are.
Right here. There's two of them in this doorway right
Very carefully pushing up into the center room.
There was.
Looking for trouble. A beautiful stack from Bad Batch. Multiple barrels concentrated on that door.
Stay here.
Any member of Rebel Scum peeking through there is looking for trouble. Speaking of looking for trouble, Nug is going to come around the left side with Subdued Vapor and pick up a ton of damage in the ensuing gunfight. And the engineer is going to go down. They're going to find a kill. They're going to find another kill. I Am Groot is going down as well. Goose finding himself with only 60 HP in a dream. Is he able to do it? Rebel Scum is pushing back, but it's not going to be enough. Bad Batch taking down Rebel Scum in one fell swoop. Losing their range early on was a huge misplay by Rebel Scum, and it allowed Bad Batch to get in with their push easily and without consequence. You see Bad Batch getting in there with their high HP members first, just pushing through, losing local liability as the tip of the spear, but cleaning up Rebel Scum beautifully. And honestly, Rebel Scum, great job. You guys have shown here that you want to win and that you seriously have been practicing. Rebel Scum is a fantastic team. Just a few moments before we get into the post-match interview. Again, we would just like to announce here at Tactical Tag that axe throwing will be opening up April 1st, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we're going to go look for some players to interview, and we will be right with you after this short break. Oh, just kidding. It looks like they have found me. Give us just a moment while we get the interview set up. Rebel Scum versus Bad Batch, not Bad Batch versus Bad Batch.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh, that would be tough. I'd beat him.
Yeah, because he kills himself.
Yes.
I still take the win.
Yeah.
He suicides out.
Welcome,
because the pressure is too hard.
Everybody, to our post-match interview. This is going to be the final post-match interview of the evening. After this is going to conclude our show. Thank you so much for staying tuned through it all, and for staying tuned through this interview. We are joined here by Bad Batch, and we are joined here by Rebel Scum. So thank you very much for giving us your time, you guys. Let's get your first thoughts after that match. What stood out to you as a moment that you really wanted to talk about?
Go ahead.
Well, for one, as Rebel Scum, I'd say that was our best night ever.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to preface all of this by saying that you guys did awesome. All of those matches were close. Like win or lose, you guys can go home today and say you did a good job and you held your own against Bad Batch, who are awesome. And are prepared and come here and practice all the time. And you guys have
we come mess around. I don't know.
You come mess around more than most.
It's all fun. It's all fun.
Sure.
But what's important here, what the coolest thing is that we're here in the interview after the game, and we're all here smiling and having fun here at the Tactical Tag Arena. Let's talk about those team deathmatch games, because those didn't go your way.
Yeah.
Team deathmatch historically hasn't really been your strong suit. Now we know that, and we talked about it actually, and we knew that going into those second rounds that you guys were going to do much stronger. But in those first team deathmatch rounds, you guys definitely did struggle. What was the conversation during those team deathmatch rounds?
Yeah, I think we tried to play a little bit more defensive and tried to kind of be tactical about how we kind of set out and made pushes. But I think we get impatient and then we decide to push individually, and we always end up dying that way. And so, yeah, that's kind of my takeaway.
We've struggled with that before too. I feel like just trying to go push together and not single man it or whatever.
Right.
And that's what that's something that we can see here, in something that I noticed in the casting booth, is that your guys' cohesion is much better this time around, especially early on in those team deathmatch rounds, and especially later on in the objective modes, which is where you guys shine. So let's talk about your experience with the objective modes. In the first capture the flag, you guys won. You captured a flag.
Yeah. Well, we won by default.
You won by default, actually. That was the second round. You won by capturing the flag. In the first round, you won by default. So, why don't we explain to the viewers real quick why that was? Because there was a little bit of confusion. There was no points scored by either team, but Rebel Scum did have one additional player alive. They had 4 players alive, where Bad Batch only had 3 players alive. So Rebel Scum was awarded the point for the round. Now, that was an extremely close game. Did you guys know how close that was at the end of it there?
No.
I only did because my gun ran out of charge, so I was actually out of the match for the last 2 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So then, Rebel Scum even playing a player down.
Man,
For a time during that last round.
Towards the end, our players were only 3 because I got out, and Eli and the 3 other guys were still going at that point.
Yeah. So then on that note, let's talk about that last round. There was a point where you guys had been was it you guys that had 2 people knocked out by the grenade? Or
the last round.
And then you come back
immediately.
You came back and won from that. So let's talk about what was the discussion there as soon as 2 people got knocked out by the grenade. What happened?
Well, we didn't win that last round. We lost the final round.
Are you talking about the sudden death or the final capture?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Got my rounds confused there.
Yeah.
The sudden death round. Unfortunately, you did lose the sudden death round.
Yeah, we lost the sudden death.
Yes.
But,
sorry, had my rounds confused there. Let's talk. Let's talk. Well, let's finish that in a moment. Let's talk about that second capture the flag round.
Yeah.
What was your strategy going into that?
I think pretty much the same as the first one. We were being just as defensively, except there was just one moment where I found a chance to sneak over there and get a capture. So everything else turned out pretty much the same as the first one.
It was so sneaky.
And I thought I
didn't even notice it.
So I didn't pursue you. I should have kept running after you.
It was so sneaky. I didn't even notice it. I took a glance, and at some point in the match, and I'm kind of just like, oh, Rebel Scum has a point. I'm gonna pretend I knew that all along.
I think as a team, we do better on team death matches than we do any of the objective game modes. Yeah. So they definitely gave us a run for our money on capture flag. I had no idea they even capture a flag until we went back in and I saw the score.
It was almost over, and I think our assault said that she's like, I died and I couldn't do anything, couldn't say anything, until she came back up after she revived and said that they had one, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Like I said, I shot him at the stairway, and I thought that I got him enough times that he died before he rounded.
Oh, there were so many times.
Like, well, I'm not even going to chase after him. So
I almost wish to review that moment. Either I or you would have had the helmet cam at that moment. That would have been cool to look back on.
There were so many times where players were chasing other players during that last round or the round prior, and I was just amazed that kills weren't being scored. I was beginning to hype it up in my cast, like in my, building the narrative like there was going to be a kill, and then I was like, oh, there's no kill. So, unfortunately, this player's sent back with no kill.
Yeah, we did back and forth down on that bottom. I figured you're really good at like flanking around.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm just gonna do it back to you, but man, you're fast.
Yeah,
like I'll admit it.
Very fast. And pistol players have to be and you're an excellent demonstration of that. Let's talk about Bad Batch. Let's put Bad Batch in the spotlight. Our victors for a moment here. You guys obviously prepared hard for this match because the conversations you were having before the rounds were spectacular, actually. I gave a couple moments, especially in those last rounds, for you guys to just let you talk your strategy there before the matches, and what we heard was good stuff. You guys have excellent communication. Is that something that you've been working on all along, or something that
we go to classes?
I think we just kind of improvise on the fly, because the match beforehand we saw infrared on their capture flag, book it to their staircase and just gun them up the stairs. Yeah. So I think it was the first or second round we did that. And then sudden death, it was just one life, just don't die. That was the whole conversation.
Yeah. That is one game that we play pretty much every time we come play on non-league nights, so we're pretty used to having to do
some med kits for that last match too, and I did heal up a few times.
And I seen, I'm not sure their names, but I seen their tall guy and their substitute chilling up here in the corner, and I happened to get lucky and get them with a grenade, so I knocked 2 of them at the beginning.
And that was beautifully done, something we commented on early. It was very, very crucial that you knocked out both of their range. I think it was actually their assault and their sniper that you got out right away. You knocked out both of their range early, which enabled that devastating push at the very end, where you were able to get in against their close range people and finish them off at absolutely no penalty. It was beautifully done, and it was a technique that I think a lot of experienced teams are going to fall for, and we look forward to seeing it in later rounds if another sudden death happens to occur. But we know if you guys practice much more, that won't be the case. You guys are showing that you are here to be some of the best. So Great job out there.
We just aim for average.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get a kill the last
Well,
round.
you shot.
I knifed myself. I got one kill.
He was himself.
Accidentally knifed myself.
We appreciate it though.
Yeah, yeah, I try.
He's like, you know what, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Congrats, gentlemen. You shot for the moon. You've hit the stars. Is there anything that you guys want to say before we sign out for tonight?
Yeah, shout out to Flow Step for narrating again,
Yes.
man. You're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
And I think we get infrared next, so they always put up a good match. But I just wanted, if I killed Justin, I've succeeded.
Awesome.
And I will also try to kill the same Justin, whichever that one is.
He plays he's their sniper.
Perfect.
I will also try to kill him.
Thank you
And
so
the
much.
rest of them.
There you go.
Thank you so much, guys. You've been awesome. It's always fun to have you here in the booth. I know these guys like seeing you. It's been a great chat. Thank you so much for your viewership, everybody. And again, shout out to our sponsors. If you like what you saw tonight, leave a like, a comment, and a subscription if we've earned it, and share with a couple friends. It really does help us out a lot. Till then, we're going to be signing off for tonight. My name is Flow Step. This is Tactical Tag Live. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next Tuesday.